What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video to help you guys out when it comes to credit cards, and getting approved for credit cards that you are applying for. So we're talking about today why it is better to apply for a credit card at the bank in person versus just doing this online or, over the phone or with an app or whatever the case is. So I got 5 reasons to give you guys today that are really going to help you out. So go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on this video, like my man there in the corner I got with the 2 thumbs up and the smiley face. So I was just going to do a generic thumbs up icon, but I'm like, you know what? I like that smiley face. So go ahead, hit the thumbs up, and we're going to jump into this, and I'm going to help you guys out and give you some reasons and some things that you may not have thought about before. Now, as we jump into the first one, this is the biggest one that probably stands out to most people, myself included, that recently happened to me, was that sometimes you can get a bigger sign-up bonus. So if you're looking to do like one of these sign-up bonuses where, you spend X amount of dollars and you get, a certain amount cash back. So say you spend $3,000 in 90 days and they give you $300 cash back or $400 cash back, whatever it is. If you like those kinds of things, then sometimes you can actually get a bigger sign-up bonus just for going into the branch in person and applying with a human. So this recently happened when I went to Chase Bank. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I recently went to Chase Bank and I was talking to the employee there that I usually see when I'm talking about, my business account and my personal account and things like that. And we're talking credit cards, and we looked at the Chase Freedom cards. And she shows me on her screen, and this goes for the Flex card and the Unlimited. And on her screen, it showed that it was a $250 sign-up bonus, or is it cash back you get after you spend $500 in the first 3 months of opening the card. So it's the same on the Flex card and the Unlimited. You spend $500 in 3 months, and you get some of that cash back. I had always seen $200 online. That's what I've seen for a while now. So she showed me $250, and I thought that was kind of interesting. I looked on her screen, and it said in-branch offer. So she was like, check this. She goes, check it out on your phone. So I pull out my phone, pull it up, and sure enough, on my phone, it just says it's a $200 cash back offer that you get after spending $500. So that's still a 40% return on spend. But, I mean, it's even better if you can get the $250 and get a 50% return on spend. So, I mean, that can be 50 extra bucks just for driving to the bank and applying in person. So especially if your bank is somewhere where you're going to be like running errands and doing stuff around town anyway, may not hurt to poke your head in and, check on a credit card that you want to apply and see if there's a better offer inside if you apply in the branch than if you were to just apply online or, through the app or over the phone or something like that. Now, here's another thing that happens when you go and apply online in the branch. So the employee receives a commission. So at least we were talking like at Chase Bank. The employee I see there was pretty cool. Like, it was, I asked him, like, do you get a commission for this? And I was told, yeah, there is. But, not to worry about it. So, I mean, it's cool. So, but they do get a commission. All right. Now, here's the theory about why you want to apply inside the branch with the bank employee is because, think about it. If you're applying with them, and if you get approved, they get a commission. They now have a financial incentive. They get money if you get approved for this credit card, right? So because the employee gets a commission, which gives them an incentive to do what they can to help you, right? So now, say there is some issue where they want more information. Say, you do need to call reconsideration, or maybe they can ask the manager if there's anything the manager can do, or the employee themselves can call, and if they need more info, can basically act as a liaison, like right there in real time in front of you, and basically be like your ambassador, filling in any information they may need or asking for them to reconsider, whatever the case is. You basically have an aide now of someone who's working for free for you to try to help you get approved for that card, because then they can get a commission. So that's the theory, okay? Of course, there's no guarantees with this, but that's the theory, is that, hey, if they're trying to get a commission, they may push a little bit harder if you get approved for this card, where if you're just online applying, you're just another person applying from, a particular IP address, and that's all it is. So you're just another number applying online. Now, doing this really can only help your chances. I don't see how this can hurt. Okay, if you're going to go in person and do this, having someone else right there to help you and basically act as your liaison and be an ambassador to try to support you through it, I don't see how that can hurt your chances or why you would have any benefit of applying online when you can just go and do it in person. Now, another good thing, this is the third point we're talking about here. You get direct help and immediate feedback, okay? So when you are there, the employee can answer any questions you have immediately. Before you apply for the card, any questions, concerns about it, you can ask them, and the employee will tell you, because you expect them to know they do this for a living, right? So you have someone who does this for a living who can tell you right away, and answer any questions that you might have. Now that's obviously much better and faster than calling customer support or doing an online chat, right? You're waiting on the phone to speak to someone, right? You have to press different numbers to get sent to this automated, through this automated system and wait on hold. And depending on when you call, the wait times may be longer. But if you just can go into the bank or you can set an appointment to see somebody at the bank, I mean, yeah, you have to drive down there, but depending on how long you could ever be waiting on hold, this can cut back on your time. Just being able to set some time aside, go to them, and dedicate that time to getting your questions answered while you're applying for the card. Now, the next point we'll talk about is direct knowledge. This one's a little bit different and it feeds off the other one. It dovetails nicely, but this is direct knowledge that you're getting. So because the employees do this for a living, the employees may know about the most recent changes, or they may know about upcoming changes that are coming to any policies, any credit cards, or anything like that. There's no guarantee, of course, but you never know. And again, it can't hurt you to be in there and talking to someone about it. So they may also know about rumors of changes or things like that are not yet public knowledge, or maybe they say, hey, typically this time of year is when our offers change because of XYZ reason, whatever the case may be. So if you're in there with an employee who does this for a living, they can give you that direct knowledge right away. Now, they can also make suggestions for you that you may not have thought of, or they may be able to make a suggestion on something that could have taken you hours of your own time just through researching different websites to find something out. Maybe you're getting conflicting information online. Maybe you're getting old information online because, credit card promos and bonuses and deals, discounts, rewards, right? Bank policies, credit union policies can all change whenever they want to change them. So if you're there with someone who does that for their job, they should be able to know that right away and tell you the most recent policy and the most recent situation right there in real time. So I mean, this also happened when I was at Chase. She told me that the Chase Sapphire Reserve card actually waives the $550 fee, the annual fee for military. And I don't know why it's the only card of theirs that does that. That's the only one that does it, but I didn't even know that it did that. So she's like, hey, if you want the Sapphire Reserve, they'll waive that fee for military members. So I was not aware, and could I have eventually found that information? Yes, but I didn't know that. So she told me that right away, and I was happy that she did. And then the last part of this, the fifth tip, the fifth part about why it's better to go into the bank is relationship banking. And this is a term about building rapport or a relationship with a financial institution. So if you've never heard this before, you can just think of it: relationship, building a relationship, getting to know someone, or getting to know, in this case, an institution, but you're getting to know people at that bank, at that institution. This is commonly used with credit unions because they are more member focused, where banks, especially big banks, they tend to treat you like, more as a number because the banks are just so big. But you can use this with banks as well, especially a smaller regional bank where they're going to give you more individualized attention because the bank is smaller and they don't have, millions and millions of customers like some of the huge banks do. So having an established relationship with the bank or credit union can help you in the future when it comes to other things you're looking to get, right? Applying for a loan, so whether it's a personal loan, whether it's a car loan, maybe a mortgage, you want to apply for a credit card, right? Or business credit card, maybe interest rates, or, anything, right? You don't know exactly what your options are going to be until you put some of the effort in, and then down the road you can find out. You don't know what you're able to negotiate, what other options they may have that are maybe generally not, open to the general public, but because you built a relationship with them, they like you, they're familiar with you. Even some other customers been there maybe as long as you or longer than you with that bank. If they never see that person, they never work with them, then you may wind up being able to get something better when it comes to applying, or just any product or any service. You might be able to get something better that another person didn't because, you've been in the bank, you've built some rapport. Like I know, the people I see at the bank now regularly, and I know them on a first name basis. So particularly the one I work with the most. So doing that kind of thing can help you in the future if you put in some time now. So just going in, I mean, there's lots of benefits that we've talked about where I said you could get a bigger sign-up bonus. You're getting feedback immediately on these things. You can get questions answered. You build relationships with people there. There's a lot of benefits to going into the bank to go ahead and apply versus just, sitting on your computer and applying through there. So if you're willing to take that little bit of time, it can pay off for you in the future. And last part is go ahead and subscribe to this channel. So if you guys felt I earned your subscription today, please do subscribe, because there's a whole lot more to come in the future. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy helping you guys out and just spitting out the information I can and get it to you and get into your heads, and you can take it and utilize it for yourself and improve your own credit situation, improve your own financial situation, and build a great life. So I do appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon.